Hey guys, it's Dory again. In today's video, I kind of want to talk to you guys about how my bags got completely ruined and smashed during our move from Seattle to here in Texas. I think we did a pretty good job considering all of my bags are still usable. I have to still work on one of them. What happened was I thought my husband was putting everything, including all of our winter clothes and things like that, with the movers. But I think they were trying to charge us a little bit more than he was willing to pay. So the movers took like all of our kitchen stuff, furniture, things like that into the truck. And my husband packed up all of our clothes into our truck. And so he filled up the truck with all of our stuff and he put them into these giant duffel bags that he bought. So when he got there, our truck was completely packed to the brim already. I thought we were gonna have more space. I thought I would just have to take my Las Vegas closet, like the stuff that I brought down when me and my son were coming down to visit my mom. I thought I was just gonna have to take the stuff there and the things that I accumulated, which is all of my bags. And I thought that was gonna be fine. But what happened was he came down with a full car. So we had to go through all of our things, get rid of things, donate things while we were in Vegas, and then repack everything. So there are still 2 duffel bags full of clothes and a few bags that are still at my mom's house. So the only option that I had was to use one of the duffel bags that we emptied out and put my bags in there. I didn't have any bubble wrap. I didn't have anything like that to make sure they were okay. So I just had to put them in the dust bag and line them up. And then I put like different, like my raincoats and things like that on top of the bags and just hope for the best. So my husband says that he put the bag with all of my bags on top. He didn't put it underneath all of the other duffel bags. So I was asking him, well, if it was on the top, how did they get so crushed and smashed? Because these bags specifically, my Quilted Tabby 20 in Canary and the Quilted Tabby 20 in Dragon Fruit, I haven't worn this. I was wearing this a whole lot when I first got it. Like this was the main bag I was wearing in Vegas after it came in the mail. And this one I haven't worn yet. It still has the tags attached or whatever. But this was still stuffed. This one wasn't stuffed, so that was my fault. I just kind of took it off of me and put it in the duffel bag. These were completely smashed. This was smashed to the point where it was like pushed out at an angle. So it was flat like a pancake and it was also pushed out at an angle. So the flap was kind of crooked. It was still closed, but the corner part, like when I say it was flat, it was completely flat, even though it was stuffed. So that was crazy. This was like warped out and pushed out. And as you can see, hopefully you can see, there's like a little bit of a dent still right here and a little bit of wrinkling. This one was smashed as well, especially because it wasn't stuffed. So this was smashed and I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a kind of a dent here at the bottom that I'll still have to push out. I'm pretty sure I can remedy it. Like I can stuff this back pocket for a while and push it out. But what I did with these bags is I took them out of the duffel bag and I stuffed them immediately. So I took all of my bags, because I don't have just stuffing laying around. I took all of my bags out of their dust bag and I just stuffed them to death. So this one, because I didn't have any stuffing, I took my Dooney and Burke bag, because those are huge, and stuffed it to death. And it pushed out all of the dents, and I just put it in my uppermost closet where heat rises. Either way it worked. I'm gonna unstuff this now and show you guys how it looks when there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. The shape has been regained, so it's still wearable, because when I tell you these were pancakes, these were like super duper smashed. Here on the back, I can still see, so I'll probably stuff the back pocket because I can kind of see at an angle that it is worked. It's a clear dent. So I'll probably go ahead and stuff this back pocket and see what happens. It's okay with me. I don't plan to ever sell these. I really love my yellow Quilted Tabby Yellow is my favorite color. I don't see myself ever getting rid of it, so I'm not worried about it like I'm planning to sell it in a few months or anything like that, but just for my personal use and peace of mind, I don't want my bags to just look like shit, especially when I just got them and barely got to wear them. I wore this to death. I think I wore it for 2 weeks straight before I moved, and I only stopped wearing it because I was moving. So this one, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna unstuff it. So I have a dust bag in there, but it still has like the factory stuffing in this one because I haven't worn it. So this one looks way better. It still has like this little indentation, but the back looks way better compared to the canary color. And dude, when I went into the Coach store, I tried on the other quilted tabby that I wanted. I saw it on sale on Amazon for like $100 off, but I didn't have an address to ship it. I tried on the floral quilted tabby and I really liked it. Even in person, I really liked it. So I'm still considering adding that one, especially if it goes on sale again when I'm ready to buy, but it's still at $450. And I know that it's special because it has the print and everything, but I don't want to pay, because this is, how much is this? This is like $3.95, and the printed one with the floral is $450 for the 20 size, and I feel like that's a little bit more than I'm willing to pay. But I haven't been able to stop thinking about it, so I might bite the bullet and get it if it's still available by the time I'm ready to purchase. But anyway, that's just a side note. My glazed leather Coach Juliet. So this one, I tried to stuff it as much as I can, but it's a bigger bag. So this one was mainly the corners, if you can see this denting, and in the back. So I feel like I have to fill it up a little bit more, but I feel like it will because this is a very sturdy leather. I don't know if I mentioned that in my review, but this is one of those leathers that, just like my Nikki bag, the YSL Nikki, I can smash that to pieces. Like, that bag was made to be smashed. Like, it got delivered to me smashed. I don't feel like I have to stuff it. I just kind of leave that thing smashed. So that was one of the bags that I put on top of all these others because I didn't care if it got smashed, because that is the point of it. It's one of those indestructible bags. And I feel the same way about the glazed leather from Coach. I feel like this, sorry if the lighting is changing, it's kind of like overcast today. But I wasn't really upset about this because I do feel like, because the leather is that glazed crinkled look, I feel like I can get away with it the same as the Nikki. But the only thing is like, because it has this shape and the sharper corners, I was kind of upset that the corners got a little damaged. But even just me going like this and working it out, I feel like it's helping to improve it. So this was another one that got kind of beat up in the move, but luckily the glazed crinkled leather is so good. Like, I feel like it's just indestructible, and because it already has wrinkles and everything going through it, it just feels like it's one of those carefree bags that you don't really have to worry about getting damaged. Like, sure, it might get bent up when you're moving like it did with me, but it just snaps right back. Just massage it a little. My Pillow Madison did okay. This is another bag that I don't feel like I have to worry too much about. It's very squishy. The only thing that happened was it had like a little bit of a dent up here, and the pocket was kind of dented and like misshapen as well, but I didn't really have to stuff this one too much for it to regain the shape. I just took it out of the dust bag and set it up there, and then just let it kind of like puff out. But there is a little bit of a dent, but it's fine. This is another bag that I really like and don't intend to give away or sell, but this one did okay. This is my Quilted Studio. If you can see, there is a little bit of a dent up here. I've been trying to work it out, but it's not coming out as easily. Oh, it just came out. All I did was squeeze it. You saw it in real time. It was a deep dent. It didn't relax or anything, but I didn't try to work it out. But just now, all I did was give it a squeeze, and bam, it's back to normal. Nothing, this was okay. Perfect. I took the strap off of this because I'm wearing it with my Pillow Madison. I'm wearing it with my Pillow Tabby. This one also had no damage when I moved. I'm wearing the chain still with this, and the charm that I got from that day at the Coach Boutique. And that was my first time at the Coach Boutique. This one, I would say my Quilted Tabby 26 got the most damage. I think my Quilted Tabby collection period is the one that suffered the most. This one is looking way better. On the back here, it was really dimpled, like dimples all over it. This top part was smashed in. It was a pancake as well, but not as bad as the Quilted Tabby 20s. But as you can see, there's like a little bit of a dent through here. There were dimples all over the bag, okay? All over it. And they have since relaxed out. It's factory stuffed, but I like kind of pushed it out into the corners a little bit more because the corners were really bent. I see that it looks kind of normal now. I don't know why I'm not wearing this as much as I thought I would. I don't know if it's the gold with the black. I don't know if it's because it's black period. I don't really know. I don't know why I'm not interested in this one as much. I still really like it, but I don't know. I feel like I enjoyed the 20 sizes more. I'm not sure if it's the color or if it's the size, or if it's the hardware. Like, I have no idea. I can see that this corner is a little bit bent on the side, but it's not so bad that I'm like crying. I was more concerned about my family getting here safe. Like, I cared more about our physical safety making it than I did about my bags. Like, my bags were a far thought out of my mind. But yeah, these are all the bags that made it, that I have with me that incurred damage. I still have bags in my closet, but I didn't have to worry about it. On the road trip, I carried my carry crossbody. I use my Dooney & Bourke Murphy backpack in the color Elephant. It's like a really nice gray color. I use that as my son's bag, and that combination worked well. And then I also use my Lululemon belt bag on the road. But for the most part, I just stayed in my carry crossbody. And then of course my son had his Dooney & Bourke Murphy backpack, and I really like that bag. That was really nice. It was cool. That was the first time I actually used it, so I'm really happy I got that. When I first had it, I was like, dude, am I ever gonna wear this? But it works so well, especially like when my husband has my son right now, and he just packed it up and took it. So he put that on his back and headed out, and it looked good on him too. So it didn't look like too feminine or anything like that. So I really like the Murphy backpack. So yeah, that's just a quick video showing you guys what happened to my bags and how I fixed it. So if you do incur damage to a bag you really like, just try stuffing it and leaving it alone. Like, stuff it to death to where it looks overstuffed, because that's exactly what I did, because I figured it couldn't get any more damage than what it looked like then. So yeah, that is all I have for you today. I'm waiting for a few things to arrive because, as you guys know, I wasn't able to order things for about 2 weeks because I didn't have an address. Maybe I'll do like a full Coach haul because I have a few things that I got from Coach that I would like to showcase. Hopefully this was informative and helpful. I will talk to you soon. Thanks again so much for still subscribing even when I was absent for a while during this move. I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel. Right now, as I'm filming, I have a little over 450 subscribers, and that is way more than I ever thought anybody will want to be interested in watching my channel, especially about handbags and things. But hopefully I can bring you guys some more content, and thank you so much. I just can't thank you enough. So if this was helpful, give me a like, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.